All right, legends, welcome back to the channel. I'm damn excited to be bringing something to you because it's just been a little minute.
Welcome back to another episode of Craig Taylor.
First thing I'm gonna do is get into my Meepo 3-link trucks from obviously Stooge and everything. I have put them on the board. I started to put an enclosure up on here as well, but there was a few challenges. So I'm going to go back and talk to the crew at Flow State to get an enclosure for this. As you can see, this deck is so shapely. Shapely? We'll go with that word, shapely. It's so shapely, it's gonna need its own enclosure. So, first things first for this one, new enclosure coming. I decided to not use the Hellcat because it doesn't conform to what I want on this, and I'm thinking that maybe I should treat this like a new build. So I'm gonna order an ESC, gonna order some new motors, probably from Radium for this, and I'm gonna do a fit out of this the way I want it to. Just to let you know, the trucks are mounted. Yes, they are, look at that, absolutely magnificent. Just the mounting on here, went up here, so easy. On this end, you'll see on the Flow State deck, I had to jump a hole. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a hole in front, so I had to jump back one. Lots of holes to choose from in here for the Flow State deck. They don't muck around. One thing I do have to acknowledge, I was a bit unsure because the whole configuration here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 holes in the motor plate and I've got 12 holes in the motor mount. So when you've got this, obviously you've got too many holes in one, not enough in the other. I reached out to Meepo directly and they said that only three of the bolts in here will mount up with that. So when you put these on there, expect only 3 bolts to be mounted up there. The trucks went onto the deck super simply, and then your motors go obviously through there. I will do a bit more on this. I'm not gonna share every single step, but I will be sharing more on the build out of this because I think it's worth showing how I'm going about it, because I know a little bit, I don't know a lot. I'm not a big DIY guy, although this is making me work into that space. So stay with the channel if you want to see how I build this out, what configuration I go with, and what ESC and so forth. And obviously I'm going to reach out to a few of the people that I know in the industry who can help me build this out a little bit. Well, my version of a race board, or an intermediate sort of enter into the racing sort of space, not full blown, because right now who can afford that beautiful Stooge Super Spine or the V5, so I can't do that yet. Anyway, this will be give me a step as to an older guy moving into this space. And I hope you all like the videos to come. Now, there's been a few other things. I was going to use the Hellcat gear for this. I've decided against it. The Hellcat has had a bit of a revamp. You'll see that in the upcoming video. So there's more coming to the channel, lots more fun, and I got to give you a quick update. Esk8Con dates have been released. Now, on Esk8Con, what I did last year and the year before, earlier this year, and the year before last year, I got the dates and I waited a week or two. Why? Just in case there is any adjustments or anything happening, I always like to give myself a little bit of a breather to make sure that everything is settled, the dates are confirmed, not just confirmed, but they're locked down. Things do move, things do change, and in the world of conferences and all the rest of it, I know Mike and the crew at M-Boards do the best they can, but sometimes people who own facilities sometimes muck people around. So in saying that, start doing all your research, wait a week or two just to make sure you're happy with everything before you jump on those bookings, and to make sure that everything's working perfectly. Otherwise, sometimes it happens, things change and you don't want to get caught out. So a week or two, I'll be starting to book things in and lock in and trying to get some of those Black Friday airfares and all the rest of it. Esk8oz is happening. Scott and I are trying to do more, and it's a lot of work to do these videos, and it's a lot of work to produce stuff. So we do apologize. We are trying our best, and we'll get back onto Esk8oz. I'm going to start reaching out to people to do interviews and so forth for Esk8oz. So if you're out there and you want to get into one of the videos, reach out to me directly, info@esk8oz.com. If you want to be on the videos, or you want me to do an interview with someone, and if you've got a contact who you think should be on here, let me know. I'm happy to shout out groups, talk about communities around the world, talk to people about boards being built, talk to people about DIYers, battery builders, part manufacturers, racers. I want to talk to everybody in the community. Scott and I are going to be doing more of this, so we hope to bring you a lot more information on the Esk8oz YouTube channel. So ensure you jump on the Esk8oz YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of those interviews. It will also be played through to the podcast, so you don't miss out anything there. I've got to fix up the podcast because there's a few broken channels at the moment, but that'll be sorted out in the coming weeks. And I'm just enjoying getting back. Now that my life has moved into my new space, this is not my old garage, this is a new garage, new home for Craig Taylor YouTube. And I'm having fun. Life's starting to come back to normal again. Anyway, stay upright, keep smiling. Till next time, Craig Taylor out. You!